Are we live? Woot, we're live! We got chat. And I need to pick out some colors. So light blue. Brown. Pink. No, that pink's too light. Black. White. I think I need those. Put those aside anyway. Oh, thank you. That's a color I need. Might do some more Charmanders later too. So there's my Charmander. I suppose we will need some pegboards. I don't know if there's actually any royalty-free music I can listen to. Let's see what SoundCloud has to offer. Turn you down. That's not bad. This, and we'll do that going over a little bit. Kind of really missing my other monitor at the moment, but that is okay. All right. still have some large ones in here. Stick those in my other one. So I'm going to be working on some Overwatch stuff here. Just like these guys here, and they're going to be made into little keychains. Yeah, I'm just kind of guessing, because it doesn't really matter. These guys fit pretty well on here. Actually, let's start from the bottom. Seem to get rid of the rogue animal hairs. Guess that's what happens when you have cats. We got three. We got three. You can probably hear my birds flapping in the background, even though I covered them, because they should be sleeping. And all of my bases are about the same. They are kind of like adorable little stick people. Oh, get on there, bead. I hope the stream looks okay. I was having some issues with my internet, but it looks like everything looks okay. I'm gonna have to move that because it is off frame. Let's just pull my camera out a little bit so that you guys can see what I'm doing. That's not what I'm looking for. There you are. Okay. Not too bad. Alright, next body. Okay, why are you not staying on there? Stay. Now I'm hoping my audio is coming through. It looks like it. My desktop audio, of course, is not. Well, I guess the music is coming through. I'm not sure. Oh, can you actually hear the background music? Because I wasn't sure if it was coming through, because it doesn't look like it was coming through. Oh man, don't even tempt me. I would love to get some stuff from Think Geek. Of course you do, you're very good at doing that. You and me both. They were selling the bag of holding at EB Games, and I really wanted it, but it was really expensive. And then when I could afford it, it wasn't there anymore. Someone had bought it. Temp, yeah, right. Oh my god, that's such a good price. It was like 80 or 90 or something like that when I was looking at it. I mean, I imagine that's an American currency, right? So it'd probably still be, what, like $50 or $60? I wish our dollar didn't suck so much. Oh, that's not where you go. You go. Did I mess you up? I think I messed you up. I did mess you up. Oop. I mean, I guess that's still not bad considering how much it was. When are you planning on doing the order? I messed this side up. Next week, eh? Suppose I could live off of ramen noodles. As long as the cat's fed, I guess, who cares? Yeah, I imagine making a laptop bag would probably be pretty tricky. D.va, why are you so colorful? So you have most of the pieces cut out for a laptop bag, but you're still going to go on ThinkGeek and you're going to buy one. What, can you feel the judginess coming through the computer? Oh, have I not opened you yet? That won't do. Okay, I can't open this with my teeth. Where are my scissors? Little pull tab thing was a lie. Open bag. No idea where my scissors went. Let's see if my snips will work. Sure they will. There we go. Oh, and of course I messed up one of my bodies. Go me! That's not right. There we go. Actually ran out of D.va last year, so I am going to make a lot more than what I had. I also ran out of Mega Man. I was actually kind of surprised. I guess Mega Man's like super popular still. I did not judge you into making anything. If you want to get a bag of holding from ThinkGeek, you can get a bag of holding from ThinkGeek. I'm not a judger. Do not have a judgy bone in my body. You want a keychain just because you want one. I did not lie. I'm totally not a judgy person. Most of the time. I am not a judgy McJudgerson. I'm not. I only judge a little, when it's needed. Do I know that character? I think this blue is a little light. I don't know if I have any. I have a darker blue that'll work. I think that's the same blue. Yeah, it's the same blue. No, I do not watch The Walking Dead. I mean, I've seen the first season of The Walking Dead, but that's about it. Looks like my next bead order is going to have to include some blue. I thought I had more blue than I did. Should have more blue. Blue beads, where are you? Oh, there they are. Knew I had more blue. I did pick up some red, because I needed red for Charmander. Yeah, this blue I think will work a little bit better. Yeah, I picked up, my last order was, what, couple shades of green, orange, red, I got sand, which is the one in the dish there, and purple, I think. What, like start working on your keychain right now? Need to find some reference pictures of this person first. Probably. Really like to get my other desk. Oh, of course it is, because if it's anything supernatural, I know you're a huge fan of it. When I was ironing my last project, I melted my table because my table is made of plastic. So now over in this corner over here, it's all nice and warpy. You can probably see there's a mark here from where I got a little dent in it. So as a side note, when you're ironing perler beads, don't iron them on a plastic table. I mean, it's not going to keep me from ironing them on my table. I just have to be a little bit more careful next time. So did you see I have more subscribers? I am up to 80 right now the last time I checked. They are tiny, which is why I'm using tiny little tweezers, because if I used my fingers, I would go crazy. I actually, I hopped into a stream earlier in the afternoon by one of my first subscribers. His name is Pet Monster, and he was sharing his opinions on YouTube's new policy on monetization, and his entire community is trying to get to all the smaller YouTubers to support each other. So, like, I was in there and I said hi, and he gave me a shout out, and all of a sudden I had 80 subscribers, and I was like, wow. See, I don't mind giving shoutouts, and if people want to subscribe, I mean, that's awesome, but I'm not a fan of the like sub for sub thing that people do, because number one, there's no guarantee that the person is ever going to subscribe to you back. And number two, even if they do subscribe, it doesn't mean that they're ever going to watch anything. And right now, you need both subscribers and you need the watch time. And I think that's why YouTube did it, because a lot of people were buying like likes and subscribes, but they weren't getting the watch time because they were buying all of their subscribers. So, I mean, in one way it's kind of clever, in another way it kind of really sucks for those people that had met the threshold earlier and had just started monetizing their videos. Well, yeah, that too, because a lot of people were uploading, like, horrid content, inappropriate content, or they were ripping off content from other YouTubers just so that they could monetize and make money. So now what will happen is those smaller YouTubes that want to keep going will eventually get there or they'll give up. Either way, YouTube has kind of a tighter leash on who gets to monetize their videos. That's what they say, but I mean, now that my internet is fixed, I can actually stream. The last time I streamed, I was playing Fran Bow, and it buffered so much because my internet was just horrible. So hopefully now I'll be able to stream a little bit more. I know my videos take a heck of a lot less time to upload to YouTube, so... Oh man, I could totally go for a massage right now. That would be freaking awesome. Yep. I mean, we were sitting at, what was it, 10 megs per second down and maybe 2 megs per second up, and to stream you need at least 5. That actually sounds pretty interesting. Gotta say, I've never had a massage from a machine that shoots water at you. Man, when I used to go to the chiropractor and I would go for a massage, I had like the best night's sleep after that massage. Although, mind you, I felt like I was bruised the next day, but... Not sure if any of the gyms around here have anything like that. I tend to not go in them because they're intimidating. There is a Fit for Less. It was supposed to, like, exclusively be a Fit for Less, but now there's actually a Good Life in there. So when you go in, they're like, no, you want to join Good Life. And it's like, no, not really. The one thing that makes me sad, though, is the gyms usually don't have a pool. Yeah, I know Good Life owns Fit for Less. Like, we have, the Sports and Wellness Center here that is owned by a college. And it has a gym, and it has a pool, and it has a therapy pool, which is nice. They just have really short hours. I'm not sure if that gym is 24 hours a night or not. The other Good Life in town is. I am not that dedicated. I wish I was, but I'm not. Sure, it would do wonders for my back. Oh, did I miscount somewhere? I did. What's that? There we go. Yeah, I feel ya. The guys that I play Final Fantasy XIV with were talking about that today. One of them was like, I just need to lose 30 pounds and then I'll be under 200. And I was like, I hate you so much. Yeah. Yeah, that's my problem too. So I was like, oh wow. Good for her. Because I mean, I was all like, yeah, I'm gonna start eating healthy and I'm gonna go out and do more and go for walks and stuff. Yeah, none of that have happened. That is super inspiring, actually. Yeah, and see, I never really had anyone to talk to about it, because, well, you know how my family is. I did that wrong. It goes up here. There, that looks better. Yeah, see, my sister brought me into Golds when she had a membership. And I mean, that was okay because they had like a women's only area, so I mean, I was a little bit more comfortable. But Gold's closed down and they were bought by Good Life. Oh, well, that's nice. Come on, bead. Yeah, I guess that's true. If you go during the slower times, I guess it's not nearly as nerve-wracking. Yep, that's easy. That is really evil. Having to walk past all that food in a grocery store just to go to the gym. Well, at least you had some self-constraint. You didn't go right down to the junk food aisle. Healthy soup? That's good. Because I know how you normally eat. Usually with an empty refrigerator. Lemon rice soup. That sounds quite interesting. Yeah, see that I had that issue too. Like, We still have that issue. We made like a whole bunch, or we bought like bok choy and like asparagus and stuff like that, and it all went bad. See, I wouldn't think like lemon and soup. It just seems like a weird combination to me. Oh, did I miscount again? Yes, I did. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. See, my sister's boyfriend does all the cooking in the house, and he doesn't believe in cooking with anything other than a frying pan. Interesting. Yeah, I guess the lemons would give it that little bit of a sour flavor to it. You know, if we ever get down there again. When was the last time we came and saw you? That's actually really good. Yeah, that sounds about right. The weather hasn't been exactly all that cooperative. And with my sister and I not working, yeah, it has been a sucky year. And it's just started. Ah, crap. I really want to. I haven't been to the March Comic Con in a while. The last time I went, it was still the Anime Con. The Metro Toronto Anime Convention. Oh, are you going to try and get a booth there? I didn't even think they had stuff like that set up. I thought it was just vendors. Oh, is it big? I know it was pretty small the last time I went. I really want to go to PAX. I know it's coming up. But, I think, like, the Friday and Saturday tickets have already sold out. I mean, who wants to go just for Thursday and Sunday? Well, that's not surprising. I mean, is it still done by the same people that do Fan Expo? Yeah, I figured as much. It's not Hobby Star anymore. I think Hobby Star hasn't owned the Fan Expo for a while. Well, that's true, but I mean, I have ulterior motives for wanting to go to PAX. I mean, other than going to, what, VidCon or TwitchCon or RTX, I think those would be, like, the only places that I would get to meet my favorite YouTubers. Because I know anytime anyone from Rooster Teeth has gone to Fan Expo, I haven't been able to go. Dragon Con's hard to get into, though, isn't it? Well, I guess most of the conventions down in the States are hard to get tickets for. I think you told me that. I would love to go, but it's like, what, the weekend before my sister's wedding? And you're a lot closer to Niagara than I am, so that'd be a long trip for me. Yeah, I figured as much. You're gonna have a busy June, that's for sure. Really? What con is going on that weekend? Oh, Napanee. Well, I mean, it is in the middle of con season. Con season generally runs, what, April to September-ish? With the odd, like, winter convention? Well, I guess now even as early as March because of the March con. But I think that's kind of when con season really starts to kick off. See, I went to the Pop Culture Expo in Coburg last year, and like there was hardly anyone there. Like it was so quiet. Because I was thinking of getting a table, and I was like, oh, I don't even think it's even worth it. Because I mean, at least the one here was really busy. Yeah, I suppose. The one in Coburg was too, was it not? And the one that's here is also in a skating arena. I mean, it's not like right in the arena. It's like in a room like beside where the rink is. Because I remember when I went, there were kids there that were having hockey practice. I can't say there was a big hockey tournament, but there's usually kids there skating or doing whatever league they're in, yeah. I don't think it was a big game when it was here last year, but there were still kids lugging their hockey equipment. Yeah, see, most of the areas that would be big enough to have a convention event like that here are all attached to the arenas. Of course they were. Surprised they didn't get scared off. Were there no cosplayers around? That's unfortunate. I know it's been a long time since I've cosplayed. I haven't done much at all, actually. Oh, geez. Yeah, it's true. To replace photography lights, that would be a pretty penny. Oh, that's what I'm missing. God. Pay attention to me. Yep, they aren't cheap, that's for sure. I still need to get my button maker back, too. So I was surprised I actually ran out of buttons at the pop culture event last year. It wasn't Matt, but yes. And it's at their house. It's just every single time I've gone over there, I've totally forgot to get it from them. Yeah. Yeah? I'm not sure what I have left for button making supplies. I still have to find where I stuck them. Okay, I will. Yeah, I sold out of most of my Sailor Moon buttons and most of my Pony Princess buttons. And I've been doing some sketches of some updated Sailor Moon buttons and prints. And I did a D.va sketch from Overwatch. And I also want to do maybe Tracer, probably oh, what the heck is her name? Sombra? Depends on how much I get done before April. My button maker? Oh god, that thing was expensive. It was like a couple $100, I think, if not more than that. Because the cheapest one I found got shipped from Vegas, and there was something like either $50 or $100 in duties on it when it crossed the border. Yeah, they're those big metal ones, they are really expensive. But you don't want to make buttons with one of the plastic ones because they don't make them very well. That's why Jen and I tend to share the button maker. One, two... I also wish I was closer. But I mean, she obviously hasn't been able to share the button maker because she also lives pretty far away from me now too, so... Yeah, that's about right. I mean, if you can justify it and you'll feel you'll make your money back from selling buttons, it's a pretty good investment. Because they're made of metal and they're heavy and they last a long time. But once you factor in the shipping, unless you can ship for free on Amazon, I think you can. Back when I bought mine, they were really hard to find because I got mine off of eBay. But it was like the shipping and the duty and everything that really got me. I think I miscounted again. I had Prime. I got 2 months of a free trial. And then after that I was like, yeah, I can't afford this anymore. Because they charge you for the year right off the bat. It's like $80 or something like that. And I ended up only ever using it twice for... one was my charger for my computer and the other one was a DVD for my grandmother. First D.va has eyeballs. Yeah, mine came with 500 pieces as well. It was either 250 or 500, but it was a lot of pieces. And I know Jen used quite a few, but when she restocked, she gave me back all of the parts that I'd paid for, so I do still have some kicking around. Yeah, it's always hard to guess what will sell and what won't, because I mean, I'd been sitting on my buttons for years, and I might have sold like one here and one there, but I think because of the demographic here, they have like a lot of little kids that want something, and if it's like a little dollar button, then the parents usually don't mind buying it for them. So I had a lot of little kids that wanted my cutesy little buttons, and yeah, I can make some. I mean, if you tell me what you would like, I mean, I still have the Canon printer, and it does fairly decent prints for graphics and photos, so yeah, we could do that. A Watchman button. I've probably seen it before, but I've only ever watched Watchmen once. And that was a pretty long time ago. Ah, okie dokie. I mean, I can make just about anything into a button as long as it fits into the template and, you know, still looks recognizable, because the buttons are pretty small. Okay. Did you want it, like, with the blood splatter or without? I mean, I suppose I could do it either or, depending on which looks better. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that should be easy enough. No, it's fine. He can be a zombie? That'll work with Watchmen, right? Yeah. Oh, come on, you can mix fandoms, right? And it'll make total sense. Yeah, I suppose. You could just meld them together into one. Are you going to be cosplaying at any of the events? Yeah, I suppose that's true. Aw, sad face. Though I suppose it'd be hard to help run the booth wearing a giant cosplay. Because you tend to go big or go home. Come on, you could fit behind the table in that poof of doom, right? Aw, corsets are comfy. Oh, does it? Yeah, that's true. You did get quite a run with it. It's unfortunate that the corset and armor are starting to go, though. I mean, it definitely lasted longer than my Lulu costume did. That poor costume's in really bad shape. At this point, I think I would have to just remake it. Oh, jeez. Now, watch it, world. E is armed with barge glue. Just do not glue yourself to yourself. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I was just gonna say, and don't stick yourself to anything else. Why does that not surprise me? That is true. I mean, as much as you had, like, a pretty cracktastic time there, it must have been pretty awesome to meet the Game Grumps, at least. You left your shirt hanging on their wall? That's, Dan and Aaron. They're friends with Ross. Unless, of course, you only met Ross. Yeah, you can tell that from their videos. Dan seems like a pretty nice guy, though. Oh, okay. Which is funny, because they often curse Ross for his extremely hard Mario Maker levels. Yes, I think Aaron is Egoraptor. Nice. Yeah, from what I can tell, that's not surprising. Aaron and Dan have been doing Game Grumps for, like, a really long time. And, oh, what the heck is her name? That has her own channel that works with them. Her channel is Kitty Cat Gaming, I think. And then, of course, Holly has her own channel now, too. Yeah, her channel right now, no big surprise here, Commander Holly, and she does Let's Plays. Well, apparently that's the way to do it these days. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Really? Yeah, that's fine. I really need to find some actual music that I can get that's royalty free to play in the backgrounds. You know, ones that don't say audiophile behind the music, because that's starting to get a little bit annoying. I don't know what the stipulations are on the music on this channel, so I'm just gonna not touch that. Oh, that's good to know. I should check that out. Okie dokie. I'm probably just gonna finish up here, tape these guys up, and go to bed, considering it's after 4 o'clock in the morning, and I think I'm being dragged to the parents' house tomorrow. Night. Let's see if I have something here to listen to. Boop, boop, boop. Thanks. Watchers are always good. Load, please. There we go. Upstairs neighbors are being noisy. Go me. Spill my beads all over the place. Definitely tell I'm getting tired. Yeah, that's nothing new. Nope. And apparently hitting the camera. Oh my goodness, upstairs neighbors, what are you doing? Come on, go back over there. almost done. They're looking super adorable. I can keep all these beads upright. Come on, bead. Oh, stay there. Oh, there we go. Whew. Don't think I missed any spots. Oh, get back up there. There we go. Alright. Got 3 D.vas ready to be ironed. I'm not going to iron them tonight because I am super tired. Oh, looks like I'm going to have to order some pinks. We're running out. Alright, you guys are in here. Alright, so I'm going to clean up. I'm going to end the stream. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. Don't forget to give a like before you go. And if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Goodbye! Have a good night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. And I'll see you guys later.